A lot of us have been experiencing loneliness and we're praying and believing in God in our prayers, but it almost feels like, is God really hearing me? There are some prayers that take time. God has to prepare certain things or certain people for the perfect time to answer your prayer. So if there's anybody out there who has been praying and believing in God on their prayer, but it seems like it's just taking some time, know that God has his perfect timing, and do not lose hope, do not lose faith. I know sometimes we can get in a state of mind of loneliness as we are waiting for our prayers. But I recently met this woman and she spoke to me and she was saying how she was experiencing some loneliness and she was telling herself, like, this is not good. And so she said she prayed and she asked God, what do I do? And literally, God answered her and he told her, call this person. She called the person, and because, she listened and she took action on what God told her, she was able to come out of her loneliness. And so it's very important to have a personal relationship with God, with Jesus, because some things that we hear are not always from God. So it's important to know the voice of God and then, of course, take action to what he is telling you. And she has been a great contributor to the individual. And I personally got to meet this lovely, wonderful woman. And literally, we ended the conversation with, we'll talk more about organic stuff. And if anybody knows me, like, I am all about organic, like natural, healthy foods as much as possible. And hearing her experience and loneliness and what she did reminded me that even though we are experiencing loneliness, God is still present. And we can ask him what we should do and he will tell us. But we also must understand that God gave us free will. So there may be times where he won't necessarily tell us exactly what to do. He'll watch and see what we do. And of course, if we ever are like straying away from the path, he'll bring us back. So never give up, no matter what it is you are praying about, no matter what it is you are waiting on God for. Do not lose hope, and most definitely do not lose faith. And of course, always, always grow love.